Hi guys, how's it going? Been a while, I know, but I'm here, and we are going to be doing elemental readings, earth, air, fire, water, for the full blue moon that's coming up. I mean, I wanted to do this by each sign, but I figured elemental was good because I'll say whatever signs are really prominent through each element, but then you can also make sure you check your chart and see what elements are really prominent. There's usually two that are really major, like mine are earth and fire. Those are my two prominent elements. Just watch all the videos for each elemental sign. All right, we're going to start with, I think we'll do earth, air, fire, water, okay? Or maybe I'll just do earth, water, fire, air. We'll do that. That's how they're telling me to do it. Okay, so I hope everybody's well. I'm really excited about the energies for the blue moon. A lot of beautiful things, but a lot of energies that I was getting was releasing and letting go again. That's always kind of a theme during a full moon, but there's a lot of great stuff coming. And I felt that with almost every sign when I was meditating. Also, I was getting that because of all the planetary, the other things that are happening. I think Pluto is in retrograde, I believe. So, I mean, if you're a Scorpio, that might pertain to you. Pluto is Scorpio's ruling planet. And then Venus is in Saturn. Saturn is Capricorn's ruling planet. So those kind of things, too, are going to be at play. But we'll just read it, get what we get, and we'll see where we go from here. Remember, it's not going to resonate with everybody. And the only way it's going to resonate, hopefully it will, but I'm reading for the collective, so it's a lot of energy. If you want a personal reading, you'll have to get in touch with me. Okay? All right, let's start. Earth signs. Let me shut my music off, though. I have it going on. Okay, Spirit. For the collective, Earth element, Earth signs. This could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What do we need to know? Right away, I heard the word restructuring. So there's something happening where we're restructuring. Probably has to do with work, but it definitely has to do with life in general, like love life, personal life, professional life, financial. There's this restructuring going on. So it could be that, earth signs, that you're looking to, actually, for some of you, I'm getting that some of you, your finances are really improving because of past things that you have done to do so. So all of these things are finally coming into fruition. All the work that you have done is like paying off. And it's bringing this balance and this feeling of security and safety. And once an earth sign has that, I mean, we're thrilled. That's all we want is security and safety, and to feel that we have all our ducks in a row and that business is booming and we're doing the best we can. But restructuring could have to do with work as well. It could be that there's a promotion or a new option to do another aspect of your job where you could be, I hate using climbing the ladder. It's not like that. It's more like, okay, so I mastered this. So now what else can I do to, that's in alignment with my work, but can also bring more money, more contacts, more financial abundance, but also the happiness that goes with the work that I do. So that's coming into alignment as well. Work is really going to be good for you guys. So if things aren't working out right now for my earth signs, just realize that whatever you're doing it right. You're on track. It's almost as if it's really the environment around you that needs to kind of fall into place. And once that does, then you're fine. It's really nothing negative here. Not that I'm getting. I mean, a lot of you could be deciding to leave one field of work to try something new. Hold on. And you could also be trying to reestablish your already, like say if you have a business, you might want to revisit some old ways of doing things to kind of get it moving again. It's not to say that it's at a stalemate. It's more like, I just need to jog it up. I need to get things going. It's kind of like steady. Look, we could blame The economy, absolutely. I'm not saying that's not affecting everybody, but I do feel that a lot of you are realizing that I need to switch it up. I need to move things around. I need to play with things to make it so that it's new again, or get the fires going again with my business, my work. I need to learn more skills. I need to get certified in something, possibly add to my resume. Maybe you want to try something different altogether. Whatever the case may be, it's a good investment. It's a good choice. It's a good way of looking at it, and it's going to get things really hopping. Because I feel like finances are going to be kicking in 3 months. And then I feel like a lot of you are ready for something bigger. Like the energy is opening up to allow something greater than yourself to come in. Now, this could do with a lot of things. I'm kind of getting it's borderline spirituality, but I also feel it has to do work, again. But it could be bigger things, like a big purchase, like a house or a car, or a lot of you are investing money for the future, possibly restructuring your portfolios, or, looking into creating a will, or investing in a business and becoming a partnership with somebody. It's something big. I can't say what it is because it depends on you and the person. But for my earth signs, I feel like there's a big opportunity coming up for you guys that could really change your financial prospects. And I'm talking bigger than you could possibly imagine. I also feel like I'm kind of getting like either like a King of Pentacles around you, could be another earth sign, or a King of Cups, or a King of Swords. It's somebody who's very good at business, and somebody that might want to invest in what it is that you're doing, or want you to be a part of their investment. But there's something about taking on a partnership, and that opportunity will present itself. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it, but I am getting a lot of you have the opportunity to do so. Excuse me. Okay. What else do we have for earth signs? A lot of you seem to be worried about your health and your fitness goals. I don't see anything major except a lot of stuff with the skeletal, because they keep showing me the skeleton or the bones, or so I mean maybe it's something where you need to take chondroitin, or you're feeling a little achy more than usual. But there is something about that, like skeletal health. I'm not getting anything with any of the major organs, but I do feel it's like teeth, bones, possibly like knees, because I mean Capricorn rules the knees, but I mean Taurus rules the neck. You might be having a lot of neck problems, probably because you're at the desk like this. And I know that feeling, that's for sure. But I mean, it's really nothing for you to worry about, because you guys are worrying about the big things, like, is my heart okay? Is, am I going to, have a heart attack and die? No, you can stop that, because it's almost, I'm getting this feeling, somebody, or some people are feeling very, what's the word I'm looking for? Hypochondriacs, like being a bit of a hypochondriac. Stop it, okay? You're fine. Earth signs are pretty good at realizing when they're eating too much, and then they reel it in, and then they work out, and they exercise. I mean, even me, I've been doing my workouts, and I'm actually going to start incorporating weightlifting and things like that, just to get, muscle mass and tone. So I see a lot of you doing self-improvement in that way. I'm eating better. I'm respecting my body. I'm taking the time I need for self-love and self-care. A lot of earth signs feel like that's, hard to do, because you're there for everybody else. You're there for your family. You're at work all the time. You're making your coin. But you never take the time to take care of yourself. Or even, last night was the first time I gave myself the time to just have fun and not think about anything. And I was like, and I felt a little guilty doing it, because I'm always having to be the one in charge and take care of everything. And I mean, it's not to say I was, flippantly doing crazy things, but I had like a friend over. I made us some dinner. We had a great conversation. I got to see the moon rise. It was quiet. It was fun. It was peaceful. It was really needed, and sometimes we need that. We have to de-stress. It's okay. We can't conquer the world solely on our own, although we think we can. So earth signs, let's talk about, so now that I talked about work and money, I feel like that's fine, so let's move on. Health is looking pretty good. just, again, do your routines. Make sure you're eating right. Make sure you're exercising, and you'll be fine. Let's talk about love, I guess. Let's talk about sex, baby. Okay, so that song just popped in my head. A lot of you could be thinking, if you're single, it could be that you're not really looking for anything serious right now because you're so focused on your wheelings and dealings and business and whatnot. I kind of feel like I'm getting a lot of, strongly with Capricorns, but and Taurus, I'm getting a lot of you are not jaded about love, but I think it's almost like you think it's a nice story. It's a good fairy tale. It sounds so wonderful for those who do it. There's not this belief in, the princess up in the tower or the white knight coming to save you. There's no belief system of that whatsoever. I mean, let's face it, earth signs are very grounded in reality. They take things at face value. What you see is what you get. And they can read people quite well. Even if they won't say that they know you're bullshitting, they see right through the bullshit. They don't have time. They just don't have time. So if there's a cross watcher and you're interested in an earth sign, I'm telling you right now, your best bet is to be honest, forthright, don't waste their time, and don't even lie because they'll see right through it. And just, be steadfast. There's something about being reliable and also, being on time, those kind of things. I mean, that's how an earth sign thinks. They just feel like that's important. There's a kind of, there's a moral code when it comes to earth signs about behavior. And they don't like wishy-washy behavior. They don't like people who make empty promises. They don't like liars, of course. I mean, and then, sometimes when people play these games, earth signs will match your energy just to show you what you're doing and how idiotic it is. Don't waste an earth sign's time, ever. Biggest mistake you could ever do. I don't know if an earth sign will ever forgive that. So, yeah, but I am getting that my earth signs are kind of opening up. They're looking for something. I wouldn't say if it's a real relationship yet, because it takes a lot for an earth sign to invest in a real relationship. Again, they don't want to waste their time. So if they see anything, any kind of red flag whatsoever, I mean, they kind of, I'm a Capricorn, so for me, I'll see some red flags, but then I'll make excuses for the person, and I'll be like, oh, maybe it's because they're going through this, or they're going through that, and try to be understanding, try to be understanding. But then when nothing's changing, or if nothing's shifting, or they're not showing interest, that's when the gates will close. I'm just like, okay, we're good. It's not a big deal. Earth signs take it very lightly. What they don't take lightly is when you fuck around with them. They don't like that. We don't like to be played with. And believe me, you do not want to come up against an earth sign. Everybody thinks that we're so boring and stoic and that we're this and that. There's so many things so many representations about earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I mean, you don't want anybody else in your corner when it comes to work or a good living or a union, whether it be marriage or just dating. They just really, they just know how to work it, we do. We know how to work it. We know what we bring to the table, is what I always say. Okay, so let's see really quickly. I want to do, because they're telling me to separate for a minute. So Virgo, I feel like love life, if you haven't met anybody yet, which I highly doubt, because I'm getting a lot of my Virgos are in a union, or at least it's becoming something. And it is getting deeper. And there's this form of, I just heard, what did you guys just say? It's like forming a bond. It's like a bond is being created. And it's an unbreakable bond, because when an earth sign makes a bond to somebody, it is unbreakable. The loyalty is always there. The desire to see where something goes, to give things a proper chance. They don't give up easily, is what I'm getting. So Virgo, I'm sensing that if you guys are single, love is definitely eminent during the summer. At the very least, your social life is definitely kicking up a notch. You're going to be doing a lot more things to put yourself out there and attract the right people that are at your frequency of alignment. You're doing things that you love to do, and hopefully meeting somebody who likes to do the same things, so that this way you have that connection, and then you can take it from there. It's almost very strategic. I'm getting that just not even with Virgo, but with Taurus and Capricorn as well. I feel like Taurians, though, their energy is more like, I'm loving myself right now. Like self-love and self-care is predominant for my Taurians this summer. It's all about fun. It's all about pleasure. Really great sex I'm seeing. I have Taurus rising. Woohoo! So it's going to be one hell of a summer for my Taurians. I kind of feel like you're letting loose a little bit. It's the opposite of Virgo, where Virgo I feel is trying to cement a union. Sorry, you guys, my son's playing outside, so if you hear him. Whereas Virgo is working on that and evolving with that, building this firm foundation. I have Taurians that are more like, well, I already have the firm foundation, so I'm just going to go and enjoy the fruits of my labors. And whoever wants to be a part of that, then that's great. If they don't, then they don't. Now, Capricorn, you guys are crazy. I swear, I have the craziest sign. We are just all about the money, all about work. And I'm not even materialistic, but I am about my work. I'm very passionate about what I do for a living. I'm passionate about my business. I'm passionate about my work. So I do see like there's some old projects, which we tend to do. As Capricorns, we have like unfinished things that we need to do. And I kind of feel like my Capricorns are really going to focus on tying loose ends up, finishing old projects, getting it done and off the table. So then this way you do have time to have fun. But I have to remind myself, please have fun this summer. You know, this summer is about, thank God I have Taurus rising, because then I probably wouldn't have the balance that I need. I'd just be working like a crazy person. So, but Capricorns, I mean, honestly, for my singles, it's almost like you could care less. You could care either way. If it happens, great. You're all for it. But it's not on the top of the list. It's not top of the agenda as far as like what else is going on in your life. Because there's always something going on in a Capricorn's life. Same thing with Taurus. It's not top of the agenda, but Taurians are still looking to have fun. So if they see someone, even if it's not a good match as far as long term, Taurus might be like, well, that seems like a fun person. I think we have a great summer, so why don't we just enjoy that? It could be summer love more than something that continues. But Capricorns, I do feel like you guys are open. I see Virgos are just doing really great in the love life. I don't see anything wrong. So if you guys are single, like I said, you could be meeting your person this summer, and it will go the distance. Taurus, like I said, you're having fun, and then Capricorn, you're open to it. It's not to say you're closed off, but I do feel that it has to be a worthy invitation for Capricorn to drop what they're doing. Capricorns really love their privacy in their own little world, and they very seldom share that with a lot of people. So, but I am getting a water sign, and I'm also getting a fire sign. There's going to be a lot of past people coming back, too, for my earth signs, which is, you know, it's up to you. I mean, I kind of regret to say I was dabbling with the idea of a past person that came forward, and it's typical because it's retrograde in Pluto, and it totally backfired. Just everything just was the biggest mistake. I should have never proceeded with even a conversation. I should have known better. But you live and you learn, so don't let it stop you from talking to people from the past. Just don't read into it, and, you know, watch out for those narcs with the love bombing and the mirroring and the, you know, the things that they do if they want attention and they're feeling they're in a bad place and they need to get some of your energy just to feel good again, whatever the case may be. You don't want to look for those energy drains. You want someone that's going to come forward honestly and truthfully. And even watch out for those, because they always say, oh no, what you see is what you get, and I'm honest and I'm telling the truth. I don't need to lie. And, you know, anybody who says that about themselves probably does. So just watch out, because I am getting that vibe with a lot of past people coming back with some line of bullshit. And all it's going to do is probably sap your energy, steal your time, and then you have to get back on track. Thank God I didn't lose a lot of time. That's it. That's all I could say. So you guys make sure you keep that radar up, okay? A lot of my earth signs are getting I keep seeing the evil eye. They keep showing that in my mind's eye, where there's some jealousy, or there's somebody who's coveting or watching you, or wanting to be like you, or wanting to steal your work or your ideas, or wondering how you do what you do, or wondering how you keep succeeding, and I feel like there's, and I hate getting into this, you know, and I'm a witch, and whatever, it is what it is. So I do it to say this, but it isn't for everybody. But I do feel like there is someone still trying to work some mojo and do something to take the very essence and embodiment of my earth sign. I mean, it hasn't worked, but they still try, and I keep getting that creepy energy. So, look, I don't even know. Maybe personally it has to do with me. I have no idea. But I am getting for the collective that there is a lot of haters out there, and I think it's because you guys, I just heard that because you guys are so, you blaze the trail, and you're fearless. And there's something about taking the risk, but also succeeding. And when you fail, you're not an asshole about it. You know, you're just like, oh, okay, big deal. I'll try something else. It's not like, oh my God, I failed, and everybody's watching you, waiting for you to fail. And even if they were, it's almost like you don't give a shit, because then you're on to something else, and then that, whatever it is, you know. So I think that's where the jealousy is. Maybe it's because of your work ethic, the fact that you're constantly doing what you need to do for yourself and the betterment of your life journey. You know, you look good, you're feeling good, the money's coming in, you know, work is good, friendships are good. And even if relationships, because I think that's the hardest for earth signs in general, even if that's not the best, it doesn't matter, because you don't let it stop you from doing what you need to do. Earth signs don't have time to be depressed. Earth signs don't have time to sleep away their sorrow. If anything, and I speak for myself here, but as an earth sign, when something hits me, and I'm talking hits me hard, I could be down 3 days tops. If it's something not that big of a deal, even like this past situation that just happened with that past person I was telling you about, literally it knocked me down for maybe the morning of the day. And the rest of the day is like, okay, well, fuck it. You know, and I had friends over and I cooked, and it was already forgotten. Because we don't have time to wallow in self-pity. We're too busy, and also there's an understanding. I think earth signs understand that nobody's perfect. Obviously, we're all here just learning at the pace that we're learning at. And, you know, there's no time for jealousy or hate or anger. It's a wasted emotion. It's wasted energies. It's not to say we don't have tempers. We do. But like I said, I feel like earth signs just get it done, and then it's over with, and then we forgot about it, and we're moving on to the next best thing. We're good. It's fine. So, now we're going to do the cards. Let me see about what's going on with these evil eye people that are checking out my earth signs, wishing the worst for them with their jealous hate and bullshit. Because, you know, there's always those around, aren't there? It's okay, earth signs. You know, what can we say? What can we do? It is what it is. Okay, Spirit. For the collective, my earth signs, we're going to grab a couple of cards. These cards are insane. They're so big. Look how big these things are. But I just love them so much. Wait, I don't know if this is supposed to be in here. This is the woman who actually created this old deck. The Oracle of the Black Enchantment. I've used these before with you guys a long time ago. Alright, let's do it. Get rid of that. Sorry, there's some extras in here. Okay, good. Alright, Spirit. What do my earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, need to know about the evil eye energies around them? Because that's how they keep showing. They just keep showing me. And look, I'm wearing my earrings, too. It's got the protection. Take your evil eye and shove it, bitch. We're not putting up with that shit. You take that jealous shit and shove it up your butt. We don't have time for your shit. We're busy working, making our dreams come true, and you guys want to piss all over it. Go piss on your own parade. You're not going to ruin ours. Earth signs don't take any shit, especially when it comes to their work and their money and their family. I swear to God, if anybody fucks with my family, it's the biggest mistake you can make. Biggest. So earth signs don't do that. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know? You know, I'm just gonna... How did I shuffle these last time? Good Lord, these things are big. It's been a while. Alright, we're just gonna do this. Well, I kind of feel drawn to certain cards, so I may just... Well, that one wanted to come out, so we'll take that one. Give me just a few cards, Spirit. What do we need? Because I like taking the flyers. I was having a conversation with my friend Donna about this. She's probably watching. Hi, Donna. Love you. And we were talking about how when we do tarot and we use the cards, we take the flyers. And I think that's... Some people don't. Some people think that's not good to do, and they do the Celtic cross and all, but we read it like a story. So I love that she does that like me, and me like her. Okay, let's see, we got these three. Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay. So, and this is what I mean about someone doing magic. So there's somebody, look at this card. Can you see it? She's got puppets of all these people, right? This is someone who's doing magic, and I kind of feel like they don't even know what they're doing. They're creating all this chaos. And look at the hand that's giving it to her, you know, obviously. And then you have the new, it's a waning moon, so doing it during a dark phase. But this is someone who is doing magic, thinking that they know what they're doing, probably even summoning dark forces or demons or that kind of a thing, not knowing what they're doing, and thinking that it's working, but all it is really doing... The funny thing is, I'm looking at all these dolls, they all look like that person. So when I see that, it's almost like the magic that they're doing, it's actually reversing and going back on them. If you look at these dolls, they all have the same hair as her. This person doesn't even know it, but she's practicing magic, making all these puppets of other people, trying to control other people through these actions. But really what she's doing is putting spells on herself. She doesn't know that, of course. She thinks she knows what she's doing, but she doesn't. She doesn't know. Well, there you go. That's what happens when you dabble and you don't know what you're doing. So, and then we have my lights. This is you guys. You guys are the dragon, you know. So look how the dragon's looking at that bitch. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna light your shit on fire. You're going down. So the dragon's coming in. The dragon is the most powerful fire, light being. Transformation. When we think of dragons, they almost look like little snakes, right? They have the scales. So snake is a very powerful totem, very witchy totem. And if you look, this dragon, see all these? These are all the evil eye people. How many are there? 5? How many papas does this bitch have? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the death poppet is being handed to her. So it's funny. So you see all those poppets? There's 5. And then we have the 5 heads in this card. There's something about I just heard the 5 of swords in my head. So there's something about the number 5. But you have to understand, when you're dealing and dabbling in witchcraft, especially if you're doing this to another witch, I mean, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I try and tell you this all the time, but you never fucking listen. But I like how for us lights, I like how the death poppet is right there. So he's handing her that. He's like, you know what? We're putting an end to this bullshit. Whatever you're trying to do here, and you're trying to make me do your deeds, we're putting an end to this. So I'm giving you this poppet, and that's going to be the end of this. Now, whether it's an end to her and her bullshit, you have to understand, you're going to fuck around and find out. This is going to cause a lot of trouble for this person, if it hasn't already. Because I could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has probably been going on for, it could be 5 years, 5 weeks, 5 months. I don't know, but the number 5 is significant. So for my earth signs, just be prepared. But no, and I don't feel like you need to worry, because I see this. The dragon's like, oh, what's up, bitches? Oh, yeah? Let's burn that shit down. So that's the next card. So the dragon, burning all that shit down. And for some reason, when I see this skull head, I'm reminded, again, of this poppet that's being handed to her. So it's almost as if the demon almost sees what she's doing to our earth signs, and now the demon's on our side, which makes sense. Because earth signs are, and look, it's like the dragon's coming back. Like, I just lit their whole shit on fire because they're trying to hurt our earth signs. Oh, come back to me, dragon. So the dragon's coming back, and the dragon's like, that's it. It's over. Stop fucking with them. So, you guys, this is a bigger thing, though. It's almost like if you did have any obstacles, or if things have been a little rocky but still going your way, it could have been easier is what I'm getting, then it's probably because this person is kind of interfering with the process of your dreams and your goals and the things that you wish for yourself. They're trying to block all your goodness. And in doing so, what they're going to end up doing is really, really hurting themselves. And it's not good, because when that shit bounces back, karma's a bitch, baby. Capricorns rule Saturn. That's a sign of karma. They are walking karma. You do not fuck with Capricorns. Any earth signs, really, because... You know why? Because I think earth signs just keep to themselves. They don't really, you know? So when you're attacking an earth sign for no reason, it's going to bounce back, you know? You have to have... I just think people get jelly sometimes. All right, tell me more, Spirit. What else do we need to know from my earth sign collectives? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What else do we need to know? You know, I always get that energy, man. Every time I do these readings, there's some asshole out there that actually thinks they're going to work some mojo on us and that it's going to work. It ain't working. Sorry. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. We're still going to make our dreams come true, Earth signs. We're still going to make that coin, and our business will flourish no matter what. And it's not like we're looking for accolades. I mean, it certainly don't need to be the best of the best. I don't even believe in that shit. There is no best of the best. Everybody's doing their best. How about fucking that? Okay? That's all we got. Alright, let's see. We get a few more of these, and I'll grab from the other deck. For the collective spirit, what do my earth signs need to know? For the full moon energies coming up. Thank you. Aha, very good. We'll keep going. Hold on. For the full moon energies coming up, what does the collective, earth sign collective need to know? Oh, that one fell on the floor. Okay, we're going to take those. And we'll take this one. And let's see. At the top of the deck, we have touch the sky, because that's what earth signs do, and night ride. So I'm kind of, right away I'm getting, because I read the cards intuitively, so right away I'm getting, you are going to reach for the sky. All your dreams are going to manifest and come true, but I also feel like there's something about delving into the subconscious when I get the nighttime, the stars, the moon, the owls, that internal wisdom. So please, earth signs, remember, keep up your meditations and keep doing your spiritual practice, because that is what's going to connect you to understanding and knowing what steps to take to lead you to make your dreams come true, whatever they may be. So we have the journey, we have abracadabra, we got change of seasons, treasured memories, and protectiveness, and then my dear friend. Okay, so, I mean, right away, this, every time my earth signs go through a transition in their life, and it could be something that happens at a snap, but it always causes a new cycle, a new ending, and a new beginning. And for you guys, you're starting a new journey again. Now, obviously, when you look at the little animal, it's, I don't know, it looks like a deer. Yeah, and the antlers are small. This is a baby, and she's riding a baby. It's not even full grown. It doesn't have the strength to carry everything just yet. So this is almost like the Fool card in the tarot deck. She's beginning her journey. Oh my God, me and Joe had a really crazy conversation about the Fool card last night. Anyway, I got off track, sorry. But she's beginning this journey, but it's like anything else. She's done this before. Look at her face. She's very content. She knows, okay, here we go again. Let's start again. I'm okay with that. There's no issue with starting over. In fact, earth signs like a clean slate. We probably cause a clean slate by lighting shit on fire with the dragon energy, right? Abracadabra. There's some kind of magical, synchronistic way where everything is going to unfold for you guys up until the end of the month with these full moon energies. I just feel like you're going to be surprised. Right away, the feeling I'm getting is like, you're not going to see this coming. It's almost as if you've been waiting for it. You've been waiting for the signs. You've been waiting for something to click, or you've been feeling like something's coming. But there is something about you using your energy, your manifestation skills, the way you think, the way you process. Yes. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. They're saying the stars are in alignment. That's what I just heard. So the stars are in alignment for everything that you have been working so hard to achieve to finally come to fruition. That's what I'm getting. It's manifested. That's what I'm getting. Very good, earth signs. Very good. Change of season. So I keep getting for myself, it's going to be different for everybody, but I keep getting the fall is going to be a big month for me. I have no idea why. But I just keep feeling it. And yes, I do love the fall. You guys know that about me. But it's bigger than that. It's like everything I've been working on behind the scenes that nobody knows unless I want them to know. I kind of feel like the fall is going to be the thing for me. But for all of you earth signs, I feel like it's the summer as well. So something's going to happen this summer, and then I'm getting the fall. And when you look at this, it's actually a mixture of seasons. Here it looks like the fall, spring, because there's leaves, but then there's white flowers, so it almost looks like winter. Change of seasons is a culmination of all the seasons, strongly getting summer and fall for all of you, okay? Treasured memories. Well, you know, you're going to have nostalgic feelings, and that's why I'm afraid with these people coming back from the past, I don't want them to derail what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, and, you know, don't let it happen. Trust me, it's a waste of fucking time. So if someone's coming in with a pure heart and they want to really talk and da-da-da, that's all fine and good, but, you know, words are just words, so you got to have the actions behind them, and I think a lot of you are nostalgic for times gone by, but I don't feel like your heads are in the clouds, because look how she's holding the balloon and the cloud is inside the balloon. Now, I feel like you guys are in control of your daydreaming. You're in control to the point where I'm holding on to this only because it drives me in some way. So when it comes to earth signs, we do that. If something, I can't explain it. It's almost as if, you know, it doesn't hold us back and it doesn't keep us down and it doesn't make us melancholy or sad. We actually use it as a driving mechanism to get us going. So if there's a memory that you guys are lingering on, I'm getting this feeling like it's only there to be of use to you in some other form and manifest another goal-orientated dream that you have in your mind to succeed with. Time is still good, right? Good. I don't want the phone to shut off because I'm doing this on my phone, not on my video. Protectiveness and my dear friend. This is the only card I have to really look into. So protectiveness, well, that's you. I mean, earth signs, no matter what, when it comes to our home, our family, I just said this before, no one's going to fuck with our shit. And if you try and do that, you better watch out, because that's the one thing that we are highly protective about. Our kids, our home, our money, our work. And I do feel like people do try to fuck with you guys with that. And it makes me sad. It's like, mind your fucking business. Worry about your own shit. You don't see us messing with your stuff. So it's kind of weird, like this envious or this evil eye. And I still think it's about 5 people or less. It's one person orchestrating 5 people. I'm getting a lot of gossip, a lot of bullshit. But the thing is, earth signs, we're so used to that. We're used to people spreading lies, spreading gossip. And the fact of the matter is, the proof is in the pudding. You know, I mean, yeah, you're going to believe the lies and gossip. You're going to listen to what so-and-so says about this person. Then that's on you. So anybody who judges our earth signs, at least come to the earth sign and ask them yourself. Because I guarantee you, you're going to get a fucking honest answer. We don't fuck around. Especially when it comes to our reputation. So my dear friend, and that's where I'm coming with this. I don't feel like it is a dear friend. I think they're an asshole. So I feel like you guys need to figure out who this person is. You know, look at her face. Ew. She's just like pale and there's nothing. And you know, remember the deer in the beginning? It was a small deer. Maybe this is the same person. Maybe it's a childhood friend that you think you can trust, but they're actually doing shit behind your back or gossiping about you and spreading lies, because it looks like it's the same girl. Let me get the card. Hold on. I got to dig back in. These nails, you know. I got these nails. Yeah. So look, like, she's wearing this white dress. Oh, I'm so innocent. I'm so pure. And notice how the white turns to like this red, like peachy color, and then it gets darker as it goes up. It's the same person. So this, and then the deer is older. Look at the antlers now. They've grown. So, it could, the antlers, I just heard, the antlers represent their hatred for you. It has grown over time. Their hatred, their jealousy. That's fucked up, you know? False friends suck. But, you know, again, use your intuition. I think some of you have that mantra. I know I do. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer, that kind of a vibe. It's almost like, you know, just, it could even be a sibling. You know, I'm kind of getting, because you grew up, because I see her, that she grew up. So it could be either a friend that you're really close with, like a childhood friend that you grew up together, or it even, male or female, it doesn't matter, guys, you know, it's energy. It's that kind of vibe, though. I feel like it's someone that's been watching you, seeing your growth, seeing your potential, and being jealous about this, and not being happy for you, and not, you know, wanting to see you fail is what I just heard. I mean, ew, this person, whoever this person is, or people, get a life, please. Leave us earth signs alone. We're fucking fine without you. Trust me. We're doing great. I'm really feeling that my earth signs are on such a great path. We're going to pull one. Well, we'll see what flies out. Oh, see what I mean? Right away. Ooh, the bottle. So, earth signs. I'm not sure if this is you guys or what, but you could be drinking maybe a little too much or imbibing a little too much, or you might know somebody that's an alcoholic or was an alcoholic, but the bottle is significant here. It could be a celebration. I'm not taking it as a negative card, but the thing is, see that little creature down there can't get out. Can't get out. So, if you guys are, you know, imbibing too much, just be careful. You know, you don't want this to derail what you need to do. Don't get stuck in that cycle, right? Look, it's okay to have fun. I have my fun. Fun's good, but you have to have balance. And earth signs, really, we're all about work hard, play hard. So if a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo gets an addiction of any kind, it's not something that lasts. It's more like something to distract the limb and child. Okay. So, I mean, I actually like this card a lot. It reminds me of having to remember that while we are grown-ass people, we do like our childlike fun. So, and this is a very mischievous card to me. There's something about this smiling skeleton with the doggy thing, you know. It could have to do with your own kids. Maybe they're going through a phase and there's challenges. I mean, summer is coming up, so they're going to be around. There are some challenges coming up. But I'm not getting negative vibes with this card at all. I'm actually feeling like it could be a death of some behaviors in children, or maybe they're growing into the next phase. I know my son's going through puberty, so he's going into his next phase. So it could be that. But, yeah, again, nothing negative. The limb. There's some dead weight right away I'm getting with you guys that you need to cut off. There's somebody around you that's like dead weight. And there's no growth potential with this person. So if someone's clinging to your energy and you guys need to do a cord cutting or a release, I suggest you do it during the dark moon. The blue moon, I want you guys to please utilize it towards what it is that you really wish to heal within yourselves, or what you wish to manifest. I know exactly what I'm doing. I got all my stuff ready. I've been gathering stuff all month for like my incense, because I like making loose incense and burning it, and then there's other things that I picked up along the way. You know, you just know what it is that comes across your path that needs to go on your altar for your spell work or whatever it is that you choose to do. And you know, look guys, you don't have to do spell work, you don't even have to do high ritual, you don't do anything. Just light a candle at least, and then just ask for something. Well, yeah, it's like making a birthday wish. But you're entitled to do this and manifest it and make a goal so that by the next lunar cycle, by the next full moon, you could see if it came to fruition, okay? It's really good to do. It really is. All right, well, I love you guys. Oh, I didn't do the seeing stones. Let's see what we get with that. Because I promised myself I wanted to do all these for you guys. All right, for my Earth Sign Collective, full moon, blue moon energies, what do they need to know? Ooh, I just felt that energy. That was a zing. Okay, so we got hand, kite. Well, see, now these symbols are great. You guys should look into these because it's almost, you make your own interpretation. They give you a little booklet. I don't even look at it. But there's so many ways to interpret these symbols. Okay, so the first thing we got is hand. So and the minute I saw it, I was like, oh, someone's going to give me a helping hand. Someone's going to help me with something. So there is somebody who wants to help. And I know my earth signs. You guys are going to be like, fuck that. It's bullshit. No one ever helps us with anything. We always do everything on our own. And that's true. And that's true. But I really feel like this time it's a good thing. Someone wants to help do something for you. They just want to do something nice for you. There's something about you and your energy and your work ethic or who you are as a person. And maybe they just see, you know, like maybe you don't get many breaks and you're always doing everything on your own. So they're just like, I just really want to do this for them. If it takes away some stress in their life, then I'm all about it. So something good's coming. And then we have kites. Looks like a kite to me, or that's how I'm perceiving it. This is where the lightheartedness, playfulness, childlike sense of self, I really feel like a lot of you are going to be that way this summer. I think you're going to be real, and trust me, I need that. I do. I need to be more playful. I'm always working, and I'm done with that. I want to have a really nice summer with my kid. I want us to go hiking. We're going to hit the waterfalls. We're going to do a lot of stuff this summer. Just have a little adventure and fun. So I like the kite energy. I feel like that's the same for all of you guys. You're going to have a really great summer. You're going to make some time for play, okay? Now, when I look at this, I'm seeing like a barbell or a dumbbell, but I also get it. I just heard connect the dots. So there is something, and the only reason why I have to say this, because then we have this. It looks like an engagement ring. That's ring. And then we have this, which is, when I look at the symbol, I always think of weight loss. So it could be that you guys, maybe some of you are getting engaged this summer. You're looking to lose weight, because this does look like a barbell. You could be working out, getting really fit, looking good. It's almost like, and then the connection of the dots. So I do feel like a lot of you will be surprised. This big surprise that I talked about earlier could be someone coming back wanting to have a real relationship. Could be someone coming back wanting your forgiveness or wanting to reconnect. It could even lead to engagement. But when I see the engagement ring, it doesn't mean an actual ring all the time. It just means commitment in some form. Whether or not this has to do with work, love, or family, or just your social life, I feel like it all looks good. There's nothing negative here. So you guys are great. All right. I love you guys. Have a happy full moon, blue moon. And just remember, light a candle and make your request. That's all you need to do. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.